Hey, Dr. Five here, and as you may not know, I know everything about manga and anime and shit. I know all of them. I'm Turo, Attack on Ghouls, Boku no Titans, you name it. And my favorite one is...
Los enemigos, el cielo azul. No daré la espalda al luchar. Desata, desata, desata,
Okay, so today we're gonna play Deep Discount Coupon Crisis. It's a fun game about One Punch Man. There's gonna be a lot of reading, so I hope that my French accent's gonna be too bad. I suggest we just go into it and see how we can play this game. So here we go. Just play. Saitama dreams of fish. One fish in particular. It leaps in slow motion, twirling in the air, then floats back to the place where it belongs, sizzling. He snores, mouth elegantly open, the picture-perfect representation of what it means to be a hero. In the kitchen, hardly 2 meters away, Genos flips the fillet before it burns. He won't have the luxury of sleep for much longer. Today is a day of great significance. It's of the utmost importance they're ready for it. The breakfast he dreams of is a feast Genos brings to reality. Oh, that's so poetic. I like the illustration. I think it's nicely done, yeah. A meal to prepare them for what's to come. The battle will be tough. Kobe beef is 70% off. That's a good deal. That's what I call a good deal. The rice cooker beeps softly. Saitama wakes up. The ceiling stares down at him. Morning already, huh? It's a nice day. Stretching out in the futon, he rolls over into his side and slowly gets up, yawning. Oh, Genos must be cooking already. Hey, smells good! I know it's not his voice, but let me do what I want. Sensei, good morning. I'm sorry if I woke you from your sleep before you were ready on such an important day. Nah, it's fine. I was getting up anyway. Saitama yawns again, raising his arm up above his head, cracking his spine. Oh. Genos is always energetic in the morning, huh? Not that he's complaining. Whatever he's cooking smells amazing. Mumbling something else, he ambles past the kitchen and down the hallway into the washroom. By the time he's back and finished putting away his futon, Genos has breakfast ready. Living with someone else has been kind of weird at first, especially since Genos kept going on and on about his disciple or whatever and insisting on taking care of all the chores around the house, but eventually he got kind of used to it. Plus, it's nice having someone to eat in the morning besides just a banana. It's nice having something to eat, not someone to eat in the morning besides just a banana. And Genos isn't a bad guy to have around. Saitama couldn't ask for a better roommate. If he would wanted a roommate to begin with, but if he had to have one. Whoa, you really went all out today, didn't you? Of course, after all, we will need the energy we can get today as well as the room to store everything. Ah, right. Genos was saying something about this earlier, wasn't he? What was it again? He's got this. It's on the tip of his tongue. He's just the type who's slow to wake up in the morning. Oh! It wasn't a dream. It's sales day.
Yes, Sensei, I believe I have sufficiently prepared, both mentally and physically for today. I have cut all the coupons and organized them according to the type of food to which they can be applied.
He gestures towards a coffee table with one hand, where the coupons sit beneath a mug ready for battle. When the coupons are ready for battle, you know it's gonna get a day with good deals, and Saitama is no joking with good deals. That's the spirit. We're gonna hit like kings tonight. So we have different options here. Go patrolling, catch up on some manga, also the new Shonen Jumpy out, right? Since it's his house, he should probably pitch in and help Genos clean up. I think that would be what I will pick. Probably will not do that in reality, but I would like to pick that one.
Shall I wash and you dry, Sensei?
Nah, I can wash. You better get some cool trick to dry the dishes with anyway. Like literal hand dryers. Holding a boss palm, Genos points them at Saitama as there's a faint followed by a and a guts of warm hair. I'm a master in making sound. You want some sound effect? You don't have budget. Call Dr. 5. I do all the and that you need. No problem. With a loud crash, a plate slips from Saitama's hand and lands back in the bottom of the sink in a splash of soapy water. Crap. Oh, no, not broken. Poking at it, Saitama's frown. Oops, I thought I was holding on that pretty well. You sure?
Sensei? Oh, look. Look at this cute face.
Alright, looks like Genos has this under control with his fancy hand dryer. There's a game he's borrowed from King that he wants to check out anyway. And Sonic can't leave now when Genos is acting all weird. Yeah, let's check the game. Alright, looks like Genos has this under control with his fancy hand dryers and whatever else he's got hidden up his robo arms. Okay, the dishes are all yours. I will do them tomorrow. An hour and some minutes later, Genos finally finishes cleaning and re-emerges from the bathroom in a different shirt and with a piece of paper in hand. Saitama looks down at the hoodie he's wearing. This is fine, they're only going for groceries. As soon as they're inside, Saitama takes off. Gotta get the entrance first. He grabs a basket hastily from beside the entrance and sees Genos do the same from the corner of his eyes. I will get the meat and you take care of the vegetables.
Understood!
Stuffing his basket up with meat, he spots a perfect cut of beef revealed underneath the rapidly disappearing styrofoam packages. It's beautiful. The marbling on it is even and perfectly dispersed through the entirety white on deep, rich red. Saitama moves water at the side of it. What is he doing? There's no time to waste. He has to grab it before anyone else does, his finger close around it. Only to have someone else's hand land directly on top of it. There's a brief, unpleasant pause. Saitama looks up, his gaze traveling from hand, wrist, arm, shoulder, all the way up to a face, a familiar face. What was this guy's name again? I wonder who's dressing like a ninja. Oh! Hey, I touched it first.
Saitama, I touch it first? Impossible, for I am speed of sound.
Oh yeah, remember now, we've met. But look, my hand is under yours, isn't it?
No, but this must be fate, for it means that today we will settle this once and for all. Saitama! Sensei, I have all the vegetables and senbei was on sale too, so I...
An enormous crash ring through the supermarket. Meat shelving and drinks fly up everywhere. Orange juice explodes in the air, covering the lower half of his face with his arm. Saitama sighs. Sales day is hectic and how bad it is. Never mind sales day with Sonic trying to fight him and Genos blowing up half the store. Saitama takes off at a run towards the register. All the employees are pretty dedicated, huh? There's a bunch of them still hanging around and checking people out. Here are my coupons. Handing them over, he waits as they're applied to his total. Wait a minute, that can be right, it's too much. It isn't there, the most important coupon is gone. Missing. Sonic is handing the coupons, leaving the stores. Hey, that's my coupon!
Not anymore. If you want it back, you will have to catch me, Saitama.
Saitama and Genos run out of the stores chasing Sonic. Genos is less running, more like bounding. He turns sideways and he leaps forward, holding his detached arm that he lost in the fight with Sonic previously. And he pulls his arm back, and with a mighty heave, he throws the detached arm like an Olympian at the javelin toss. The arm soars, fist first, and slammed into the back of Sonic's skull. Saitama managed to get back the coupons from Sonic, was hanging on the floor, unconscious, and gives them to Genos, who's gonna finish the groceries while he's heading back to their home, holding Sonic on his shoulder. Sonic is conscious again, and Saitama has decided to prepare some senbei for him so he can eat something before he leaves. Hopefully Sonic will eat all the senbei and leave. That's perfect. He's taking one and eating it and smiling.
Is that last week? Yana, you read Tango too?
Yeah, you read? Saitama's eye drifted from the page to Sonic. When the hell did he get so close? He's practically leaning on Saitama's to look over his shoulder at the manga page. Sonic's eyes dart from the page up over the book and back quickly.
Yeah, I used to read the first one as a kid.
Huh. Saitama's honestly didn't peg Sonic as a manga reader, especially not for something so soap opera-y. His attention wanders back to the book in his hand, flipping the page. Whoa! Sonic leans over to get a better view, chest pressing against Saitama's shoulder, stretching one arm behind his across the foot and stack. I think you know where it's going now. I mean, those fanfictions games, man. I mean, look at that face. You know what he's meaning? Like, okay, you know what's gonna happen. So get ready for it, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna get steamy. I don't know what's... Suddenly, Genos enters the room, dropping to his knees. Some mental constraint is caused by the missing arm, and he needs to remove them to put some spare arms using the manual overdrive. He's reaching to Saitama for help. Yeah, no problem, man. If you need help, I can help.
Sensei!
Come on, buddy. Tell me where the manual overdrive is and I will get you fixed up. Saitama plunges his hand past the thick cables of Genos' abdomen. Genos lights up like a Christmas tree, cables taut. His mouth drops open as he shudders to take in a breath before his forehead flops right onto Saitama's shoulder. Saitama freezes. Genos whines into his shoulder, burying his face against the crook of his neck. Saitama tries not to think about how Genos' corpse pitched up, sending vibration up his arm as he traces along the spinal connection to grab for the control panel behind his core containment. He definitely does not think about the way Genos is pushing forward into his hand and making those noises against his neck.
Is that robot foreplay? Is that how they do it? Oh yeah, like touch my central core. Oh.
Still okay? This is right?
Yes, please.
In a click, Saitama removes Genos' arms. Genos drops on his knees. His face hinges from Genos' private parts, and he thinks this huge bulb inside his pants. Saitama is confused. He cannot escape his room fast enough, settling him down the rest of the way before lurking towards the closet. He flings open the doors and grabs the first pair of arms he finds. If only he could escape the erection pressing uncomfortably against his jeans, or the flush he can definitely feel in his face. But Genos is not burying it. He looks directly into Saitama's eyes and says, I have had feelings for you for months, and I will gladly pleasure you however you desire. Saitama opens his mouth, gasping for air like that fish he would dream of just earlier today, in simpler times. Holy shit, how did he get from hits deep disco day at the W to Genos leaning in closer with those cold and kissable looking lips? Okay. Oh, it's starting to get difficult to read, but I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it.
I'm still here, assholes.
Saitama swallows down the desert in his throat, reeling from the rush of this once distant emotion. He's gonna say something, anything. Whoop! Let's pick the funny option, because I know that's what you want to see now, huh? Saitama's chest heaves, high-racking their forms. I mean, really, why not? Genos certainly he's easy on the eyes and eager, not to mention the cool scary nose. Sonic is, well, he looks like someone who's familiar with this sort of things, with the way he was squirming around earlier. Oh, got him in fine. F*** me. I can't read it. Genos needs no further invitation. Whoa. Okay, it's starting. That the best moment is coming. That's what you've been waiting for. Genos needs no further invitation, his lips crashing down to meet Saitama's. Arm down the wall, sliding to cradle his neck and pull him in deeper. He hears a rustle of Sonic from somewhere. He's leaving after all? Saitama can't bring himself to care, not with Genos sliding his tongue past his lips, caressing the inside of his mouth. They're getting right into it. Oh yeah. There's another set of hands on him, pulling at his pants, then his hoodies. He parts from Genos' lips just long enough for the carman to pass his head before diving in for more. His hands fumble from the buttonfly of Genos' jean when he pulls back for hair. Oh! Whoa! Sonic is now pressed bare skin to skin, arms wrapped around Saitama to caress his sculpted form. Genos turned to the closet, nearly burying himself in halfway together whatever he's looking for. Saitama doesn't have much time to think about it because Sonic whips him around and presses him right back into the wall to ravage his neck with bites and sucks. Saitama's has never been harder in his entire life. Okay. Oh! Sonic grasps. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Oh. Oh man. That's what you wanted, huh? Sonic grabs Saitama's in one hand, the thumb of his unoccupied hand rubbing delicious circle around around the nipple before pinching it. Saitama hisses through his teeth, bulking up into Sonic's fist. His head lolls on the side to where Genos is ripping open a package, the contents of a dusty box spill out over the floor in haste. Something flies through the air and Sonic catches it with a snap of his wrist. What were you aiming? Saitama's offer no resistance when he's pulled from Sonic's grasp and into Genos' arms and mouth again guided back until his ankle hit the footing. He drops and Genos follows, chasing lips until he parts for Sonic. Oh, look like they're finally getting along. Sonic wraps a wet hand around Saitama's before he holds the wings of a bottle somewhere over his shoulder. Plastic hits metal. Saitama's in a fog between Sonic stroking his and Genos tripling kisses onto his back. Saitama kisses, allowing himself to be moved about until he presses onto Sonic half over the foot and demanding metal hands grab his ass and squeeze hard, kneading out thick needy moans. Sonic wraps both his legs around Saitama's hips, pulling him closer enough to feel the heat. Sonic's hand threads him towards. Everything feels good, so good. When was the last time he would fade this way? Has he ever? I don't know, and I'm not sure I want to know what's gonna happen next, but let's keep on clicking. Sensei, please. Genos caresses a sleek finger over Saitama's entrance, circling his tight muscles. Saitama hasn't taken anyone like this before, and that makes him a little nervous, but honestly, this is Genos, and if he wants this, he can have it. That's some bro dedication, if you know what I mean. It's like, alright bro, you want it? You get it. Do whatever you want, Genos. A puff of hot hair hits his back. Saitama groans into Sonic hair as he pulls Saitama into his body with a pained laugh. Genos settled in behind, pushing in slick fingers. Saitama lost in the sensation, pushed and pulled between Sonic's greedy ass and Genos' prodding digits, stretching and squeezing. Boy, Sonic is f***ing loud, louder than the slap of their bodies, and louder than the growls Saitama's emit when he feels Genos push in something quite a bit larger than his fingers. Didn't Genos say he didn't had any penis? Saitama half turns to look.
Whoa. Okay, I think we're hitting the bottom now. Just, yeah, that's a good one. But I think we've gone far enough that I don't want to spoil you the end. That's how I'm gonna stop this video and find a good reason to stop. Like, I don't want to spoil you the end. So, I'm just gonna let you play the game by yourself. Have fun, okay? Deep discount coupon crisis. Best fanfiction on One Punch Man. I will leave you here and I will see you next week in another video.